Lash big time gaming here, folks. Got a cheeky little Lash game for you. I'm a Lash loyalist. I lash out, live Lash love, but I've not been playing it much recently. I've been just kind of diversifying my portfolio, if you know what I'm saying. I play a lot. Trying a new style here. I did just record my gameplay as it went, and I'll talk over the video.
Rat.
So you might hear me like right now.
Holy shit,
That's not me.
is that the same as...
Who is that?
I swear I've played with them before.
I don't think I have. I looked at it. I think it's the rats that I played with in that other game. But you know, maybe they know each other, right? Or is that like racist, rat racist, thinking all rats know each other? Little DBD lip here in the page, kind of nasty. I remember my aim is really dog, this game, so try not to pay attention to that, even though I brought attention to it. Feels good to be playing
Page is
Lash
fun.
again. Yeah, Page is fun, buddy. I've not been playing it much, like I said, but he was who I started with. He's who made me fall in love with the game. I know he's an asshole, but
Ooh, I can click heads.
boy is he fun. Oof. That looks so bad. I swear I'm better than that. I know Phantom's not high. I was Ascendant. I think I can get Eternus. Folks, I think if you follow along right now, hit subscribe, you will see me hit Eternus by... Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know how long that shit takes. I also don't really care that much about rank, but it sounds fun to say that I'm Eternus. Then I can do that E6 Lash gameplay.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
But I think I can get Eternus. Whether that's because the ranks are really skewed right now, I'll let you be the judge of that. I kind of let my Graves die here. I don't really know what I probably should have took part earlier. I get a lot of good chip on that pocket, but it doesn't really matter, sadly. Just playing a regular build that I follow. I do follow Deathies, but I sometimes swap some stuff out depending on what I need. It seems reliable. I like to, you know, rush the Spirit Spike investment, but the headshot booster start is just kind of too good. It's just some really great reliable poke. If you can hit your shots, like I definitely cannot. You know, some games I do, but oof, like that. Where's the head? I hit that there. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, in this lane, it's kind of hard to
Freaks.
to whittle them down. I feel like, you know, my Graves is wants to be in a longer fight. I want to burst, kind of, at least at the start. Well, get in, get out, right? But Pocket can just go in the briefcase. They're, you know, a bit of a fucker like that. Paige can just barrier it all, so, you know, my burst is just kind of nullified. Or at least it's way less than it should be, right? So it's a little hard. We've done a good job so far. I don't think the Paige has been that great with the barriers. Probably would be better if I was actually hitting them, though.
So poo.
But I'm trying to look for situations where I can just poke, because I've realized that I'm poo at getting these headshots. Looking at the roster, there's not a lot of things I'm that scared of, if I'm honest, that I can't itemize against. You know, obviously if I get countered item-wise, then it's GG. But they really don't focus me that much, and I think I do pretty good. Been practicing my movement more, as you can tell. Oops. Walks into fucking everything. Holy. A fool? Is he a fool? Maybe. I've been following a pretty general upgrade path on my abilities to prioritizing the flog early, getting the first 2 levels for the cooldown, and then pumping the 1 for the distance traveled scaling. Always feels good. Man, I remember when Lash used to be just an unstoppable beast. Back in the early days, 2024, holy, his damage was crazy. You know, I saw those new...
Oh, I just...
Oh,
Fuck, I
it's
hit my
okay,
coffee
buddy.
cup.
Oh, oh no. I didn't spill coffee in case you guys are worried about me, don't worry. Crazy ult here. I hate this page. Don't parry, don't care. Whiff the flog. Oh, it doesn't matter. I get it. That's real bad
Oh
though.
my
I
god,
should
that would have
be...
been so sad.
Yeah, I should be better than that. But you know, looking back, at least I know. That's just, that's something we can improve on, folks. That's always good. One of my graves push out there. I'm just getting the boxes. Been working on box runs too. I think my timing on it is still a bit poo. But to be fair, I didn't miss anything that wave, and I'm already back before it's before the waves are fighting. So that was pretty good, I think. It's just recognizing where the boxes are, remembering. I mean, I remember where they are, but like the routing, whatever. That's the harder part with the timing. Should probably be helping my graves there instead of doing the camp, but I fear that they'd try and steal it. We do have a ram here. I try and push up. Try and get a couple of picks here. Don't go in with the affliction. Don't get poisoned. Fuck that ability, by the way. I hate that ult so much. I think I buy counter spell after I get hit with it once. Because it just pisses me off. Like whenever I whiff my ult on someone, I immediately buy Mystic
Graves behind
Reach or
you!
whatever the fuck. Coming the Abrams coming in. Save the Graves. Yeah, I'm a bit of a team player. All in a day's work. Yeah, I can have a stacked blue lane right now. Looking at the map, you know, things are pretty even. 2, 3, 1. Everyone's spread out. Not much you can get done. So we're trying to push the tower, but I don't think we're really going to get much. We've not got that much threat. My ult's not up. Graves has already used their ult. Our Rem is going freak mode. Little backflip. Just for style. Okay, a little mid-air headshot. I'm getting a little bit better. Maybe I was warming up. This was my second game of the day. I recorded another one. And, the software I use for my audio fucking it updated today. And, it reset my OBS settings. So there was no audio. That shit sucked. Because I'm trying this new style. I thought of just recording it as I play and then talking over it. I think it might be better. Maybe for the street brawl too, because then the items will actually fucking show up, whatever I'm picking. But, we'll see how this goes. See what you guys prefer. This one's going to be a lot longer too, but... Yeah, we'll see how it goes, test some stuff out. You know, I went, a lovely little walk today. Oh, I dodged that affliction? That is crazy. And then I eat everything else because I'm a fat bastard. Brilliant. Little sleep on the Abrams. That's a kind of clutch ult from the Ram, actually. See, I think too many people save their ults for, like, big, you know, for, like, 3 or more. I know a lot of Lash players do it, too. But I feel like even if you get 1, that's great. So getting 0 is pretty shit there. But it's whatever. I guess it creates a little bit of space, a little bit of pressure. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just singing the side trying to get this down. They don't really pay attention to me and I get it. But yeah, I went a little walk today. I tend to go walks every couple of days. It's crazy. They actually help. Guys, when people say walk for your mental health, that shit works. As long as it's not like a shit day, like it's raining and stuff. Still helps to get out, but it was a lovely little start of spring day. I sat there, listened to the Marinas? I honestly forgot their name even though I love them. And watched some ducks go by. That shit was therapeutic. I recommend it a ton. Especially if you're by water. Bro, if I was not near water, I would be a lesser man, I think. A weaker mentally man. Play for the bridge buff every 5 minutes. Note that down. I'm still shit at that, though. Unless I'm, like, actually just somehow nearby as they come up, I tend to forget them. Like a chud. There's a lot that I clearly gotta work on, you know? But as soon as I get better at that, Eternus, here we come, baby. Because I think I've got a lot of other stuff down. My movement's not too bad. My aim is here and there. But I tend to play characters that, you know, as long as I align my abilities, it's not so bad. Although I've been trying to play Silver, and holy shit, does it feel bad to whiff your gun. Little pick on the page here. Not really, actually, but I do see my Drifter is following up, so I think we can maybe get something here. But the Abrams coming in is a little scary. I at least get the pick, I think. Oh, but Drifter with the TP, though, is kind of nasty. I'm trying to get out, but my Drifter's still in. I just tickle the Abrams, distract him. Oh my god, he gets another pick on the Calico. Butter on the dog. Kind of nice team, honestly. I don't think we're ever on the back foot this game. Like, it's just pretty consistent. We get a lead and we stick to it. I'm proud of us. Proud of all of us. It's not often you get a game like that. Honestly, I think I still, you know, fail to recognize sometimes when I can just end the game. I think everyone has that kind of like, well, maybe not everyone, obviously people work on it, but that main character syndrome where you want to, taking a sip of my coffee here. Yeah, oh, I really love that sip, god damn. Where you really just want to be as strong as possible, get the server admin status, right? So even though you can win, or you know you should be elsewhere, maybe another couple sinners or boxes is on your mind. You know, you show up late to the fight with a suspiciously sinner sacrifice straight belly and a huge fucking bag on your back. But I'm working on that. I think I do pretty well at not doing that this game. We can all be the judge of that. You know, there's not really much I can do for it. I do here. I'm just making a distraction blue because I see that my team are, you know, 3 in the left, 2 kind of just farming. We're not really pushing objectives. Although we've got a sizable lead, I think it's probably better if maybe if I calmed here to group up to some extent. At least saying there's 3 blue. You can see Silver's in yellow and then Abrams is on green. So if we did, you know, rally the troops in another lane, side lane, we could probably get something done. My Apollo's going, and I want to help him out. They're both pulling back. I didn't actually realize at the time the pocket was so low back there. I should have went for the pocket, but that might have been too deep. I don't know. Apollo clearly doesn't think the same and dies here. I see 3 on the map. I'm like, fuck that. You know. Bye! I ain't doing that shit. I know better. And I go back to farming. Not the furthest ahead of my team, but I do have that cool, sexy portrait. So maybe I kind of am doing the best. Drifter's got 15k. He has been a bit of a menace this game, but their 7 is farming really well as well. That's kind of where all their money's on right now, and the pocket. The rest of their team's pretty even, but we've got a good spread, I suppose. Pick up Stand Mastery here. I think I always pick up Stand Mastery, honestly. It just feels too good on Lash. On Deathy's build, it says pick one or two. I tend to pick 2. And one of them's always Stand Mast. I think I go Warp... Oh, wait, yeah, I've already got it, sorry. I've got Warpstone. Kind of just against the Silver, really. Get that bullet resist, right? Set my ram up there, lay that up, little alley-oop. And I'm a little scared of the wolf form. Oh, that's a shit slam, though. Big ult from the page. And it's not really looking that great. But we are still ahead, like we said, so I think we still do alright. My team are fucking that, who was that per soul? Abrams? Or Silver? Holy moly. That looks so sad. And then Calico, I don't know what she's looking for here. It's like, what do you hope to do? With the slam, but I tried. You know, can't fault me for that. But a pretty good fight from us.
What does that mean? Calm.
Is that like London or something? Calm. Is it? Sorry. Oh. It was horrible. Don't they say that? London? Dude, if I picked that up earlier, that wouldn't have been a skewed. Or I don't know why I stood off. I think we saw the 7 with the drifter, but he is so ahead. It's like, why would I wouldn't need to help him. Oh, but he is getting 3 man. That's crazy. But that gives me faith that I can get the iron.
Green.
See? So I'm pretty comfortable taking this, honestly. Get an even further lead. Silver tries, and I really just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I'm swatting away the souls. And Silver who? Don't care. I've stopped buying extra charge recently. I think with Stand Mastery and another movement item, I don't really feel the need, especially when I get cooldown reduction. And in some games, I could definitely see the appeal. And it is fun to have more charges of your 2. But like, if you've got Stand Mastery, you know, you can kind of use that as like a 2 anyway, right? Sorry, I got emotional. As long as you're out of a fight, right? But like a lot of the time, you end up using your 2 to initiate anyway, so it's like, yeah, that's just an extra 2, really.
I got one.
So yeah, I don't take extra charge as much. Because I also just feel like there's other items I would want to upgrade first, rather than even going into... If I was to take it, it would just be extra charge. I wouldn't go rapid recharge. I feel like that's too much money to spend on something that I don't think I'd get that much use out of. Bad dash there. Obviously the silver's not going to go in. I should have dashed towards like the Abrams. Then I probably could have got that all off. But you know, ain't that just the way, huh? Seen some tech with Majestic Leap in the last shot that I've been working on. Obviously, I don't take Majestic Leap this game, but like, if you Majestic Leap and then ult and then use the second part of Majestic Leap, and kind of get some crazy movement, I think. I want to work on that because it just looks so sexy. And I don't think Lash could get sexier, but it kind of can with tech like that. See, I don't have my counter spell yet, but I think when I do get that, I feel a lot more comfortable just going in. You know, Pocket does have decent money. Yeah, that's the ult that I get hit with, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'm buying counter spell. Because it's just so annoying. Like, it just takes me out of the fight. There wasn't much I was going to do there. But still, it's like I just have to sit back and wait for this shit to tick down. Just a little lame, you know? Yeah, I was thinking about laziness recently. I think I'm quite a lazy person, or I can be. But you know, recently I've been working on it, and you know, when it's something important, I'll do it, right? But like, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't know how to get this point across, but I don't think I am a lazy person.
3 people on green.
But I have the capacity to be lazy, if you know what I mean, right? Like,
God, what happened? Fucking throw.
At what point do you say or class someone as lazy, as opposed to just saying they, you know, have lazy tendencies? I don't know. Maybe I'm yapping and it doesn't make sense. In my head, it makes sense. Oh, a nice little ult here. Drag out the animation there by throwing it into the wall instead of just straight down. Nice little Apollo follow-up. Thank you very much. Let's get the bill. And we're out of there.
Still very slow.
7 and Abrams pull up and Apollo just, I don't know, blamed. Maybe. Delete. But yeah, the laziness thing. I don't know, like at what point would you say you are a lazy individual compared to, like, what's the threshold, right? Like, let's say I, you know, can't be bothered. I'm too lazy to go to work someday or something. No, because then I would say you're probably a lazy person. Something like do wash your bed sheets, right? Lord knows I don't wash my bed sheets as much as I should. I do it like once a month. And I think the recommended is like every week, every 2 weeks or some shit. But like, I'm not a lazy person because I don't wash my sheets every couple of weeks. It's just a lazy tendency, an area that I'm lazy in sometimes. Right? Like, am I saying this right at all? When do you class someone as a lazy person? Like, what's the severity of whatever they're lazy in? What does it have to be? Right? Like, do you think you're lazy?
Can we get the Abrams?
I'm talking to you. I don't know, maybe this is a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh no.
Poor little Abrams thinks he can get away with that own. Nuh-uh. I pick it up, but I obviously my Graves is trying to follow up on the Abrams. So I drop it again. Abrams ults out. I don't really want to chase that. We don't have numbers right now. Oh, and this is embarrassing. Oh, God, I don't even know what that was. I thought that warp stone would have took me on top of it. And then I go for a really shit fight here, and I get stuck on the zip line. Like, 7 is up on me in money and souls. And, you know, I do okay damage. But, like, I'm whiffing. They're coming. No. It is just me. Venator. I mean, maybe Venator could have helped, but I don't know what he was doing. I think that's just on me. My team, like I said, are doing pretty good. My Venator, he's got a lot of money. Drifter's got a lot of money. Graves has a lot of money. 7 is still keeping up, though. But I mean, I think that's expected, right? He just farms so easily. Fart out an orb and just let it, like, tick away at any camp that you want. It's just crazy damage, right? So easy peasy. But I suppose he can fall off, is the thing. He's on his own here. I see my Graves is nearby. I should have aimed that better, honestly. I put him up on the lip. So it's a bit harder for my Graves to get in. I should have definitely aimed that better. But I still get the kill here. You know, there's not really that much you can do. Desperate little parry from him, but I'm not a freak. I'm not meleeing to finish you off. I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna gun you down. God, I gotta pee so bad. I'm not gonna lie. So everyone just think they I know I'm not playing right now. But do you think you play better when you need to pee, when you got something in the tank? I think I do. Maybe it's like the urgency. Like I got something to fight for. There's something on the line. Like I'll piss myself, you know, if I don't end it quicker. So I just steal this. I'm not really doing much. Again, I don't care that Paige is here, really. My team can take care of the Abrams and even the silver. I help out now, obviously. But yeah, I just... You know, I need to pee, and I think that urgency makes me play better. Or something. Is there science to that? Is anyone else like that? Whoa. Yeah. Holy shit, her body got sent. I don't even know where it went. Another dimension? Maybe? Holy. Where'd that wolf go? Nice little mid-take here. Not much they can do to contest. Pocket's ult is up soon. It is up now. So they could contest, but... you know, whether or not the rest of their team would follow up or even stand a chance is something else. It's quite a bit of soul difference, right? So, but I feel like with mid, I don't know. Sometimes it's better just to even try, right? Like even if you can steal one rejuve and you die for it, that's plus. No, isn't that positive? Guess it depends what point of the game it's at. I was gonna take that urn, but I want to spend my money, make sure I'm strong for if we do fight for the urn or something. Graves takes it instead anyway. And I was gonna buy a couple items there, but I figure I was so close to Boundless that it would surely make a bit more of an impact. I mean, Tank Buster's good against the Abrams and the Silver, right? So maybe Tank Buster could have been pretty good there. Nice little zipline boost. That's hard to get, man. Gold split zipline boost right there. Frame 1. 1 frame trick. But it feels good whenever you do get it. And we're looking to close out the game. Like I said, it's been kind of a stomp, honestly. So we feel pretty confident pushing the base here. And I don't counterspell this because I feel like I'd get out of that affliction. And it looked like it. But I guess it expands a little past the thing. Looks like she just forgets that I'm here. Well, until she turns, obviously, but... And then I schmoove the hell out of there. Holy, he's good. Even though I'm low, I have rejuve, and I can't let my team down. Get a nice little ult. Although I don't get the pocket. Holy, and they just can't catch me. Rem gives me a cheeky little heal, which is nice. And that... Oh, I try to take him out of the sky with one, but I whiff it. That interaction with Rem Sleep and 7 ult, or just anything... I'll just walk past the vent. It feels weird, right? I feel like if you sleep... someone like that, like 7's ult, they should, like, fall to the ground or something. There should be some engagement there. Interaction, sorry. Is it the same with Haze? Dagger? Sleep Dagger? Does it do anything? I don't know. I don't think it should cancel it by any means, but I think it should, like... should do something. No? Maybe crying about nothing. Yeah, look at all our little friends. Pretty comfortable end in the game here. It's only 3 of them up, and obviously they are about to respawn. But we have 2 rejuves. Our Venator and our Drifter are crazy ahead. Yeah, it's pretty GG. I feel pretty good about this game, even my own performance. I by no means was like the carry, but I set up some good stuff. Some pretty decent buys. You know, the only things that were getting me were that Affliction, which was really annoying, and Calico's Burst with the counterspell can help against that, and any kind of movement, Warp Stone out of her ult and stuff is pretty good. So GG! And that's a pretty good game right there. That's an MVP, baby. Yippee! Oh yeah! I feel like I wasn't even the big dog that game, but I guess I was. I don't know how MVPs work, but we'll take it. Anyway, I know this one's a bit different, but let me know if you fuck with it or not. I want to get to 100 subs, and maybe even at that point, you know, we can
I didn't even do that much.
review your footage. Huh? How about that? I promise I won't flame. But anyway, have a good day, my champions. Much love.